dance. My name is Steve. This is Michelle. Today's dance will be the swing. We're going to begin, as usual, with our basic step and move our way up from the basic to some intermediate and advanced moves for you. So, having said that, gentlemen, we're going to start off with our left foot. Ladies, we're going to start off with our right foot. We're going to keep a little bend in both knees. So go ahead and soften into both knees. You're going to do 3 steps to the left, 3 steps to the right, and then a back rock. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a rock, step. So again, the basic foot action is side together, side together, side, rock, replace. Side together, side together, side, rock, replace. As far as the dance hold, bring the right arm to the lady's shoulder blade, drop the left arm by the hip. Try to keep that left arm low like that, gentlemen. When you're ready to do things like turns and whatnot, you can lift that up, and that clues the lady in that you're about to change her step, okay? So again, the right arm, shoulder blade, left arm down by the hips, keeping the thumb on top with a very loose grip. Then we both close our feet and we bend our knees slightly, and as we dance through our basic, we lean one side and then the other, and then rock step. So you do 3 to the left, 3 to the right, rock, 3 to the left, 3 to the right, rock. It's very much like when you're shoveling snow. You get into the snow, throw the snow up, relax, get into the snow, throw it up, and then you keep doing that, okay? What that does, it animates your movement so you don't look stiff. Now, we've done this dance for you a couple of times, so we're going to assume that you can do the basic pretty well. We're going to bring you on to some of the more intermediate and advanced material today. The thing we want to show you before we do any of that are 2 very basic things that you need to know. First thing is, which way does this dance move? When you're dancing, try to move the dance in a clockwise position, or a clockwise direction, I should say. And then one of the things you'll want to practice is called a release. Let go of the hand that's on the lady's shoulder blade and then drift back together. And triple, triple, rock, triple, triple, rock, triple, triple, rock. So you'll want to release and back to the basic. Good. Now, that's one of the basic directions. The other basic direction is a throw out. What we're going to do is a basic step, and now go counterclockwise. Right, and this is more of a setup move. Now the move we're going to use here is called the swivels. And what we're going to do is do a few basics to our right. Then as I change the lady's direction, she'll feel that change. Now right here, men, what we want to do is we're going to do 2 slows, flipping the left arm up and over like a windshield wiper would work. Slow. And ladies, when that occurs, you swivel on the foot you're on, then there's another slow. Let's do that again, Michelle, so they can see what we're doing here. Okay, so again, we have the rotation going to our right. And now we'll bring it to the left. And we go 1, 2. Now those are our 2 slows. Now the next 4 will be quicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's also when the lady will come back into dance position. At that point, you pick her up, and you go right back into the basic action. So once again, the rotation to the right. Now we roll to the left, and she comes in. Slow, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, ladies, if you're watching out there and following along, you'll notice Michelle is using some arm style there. Guys, we don't want to leave you out of this. So take your free hand, put it on the hip. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to the basic. That way there, the step looks a lot more natural. Okay? So that would be our throw out and swivels. Now we're going to begin with the series of underarm spins we have. The first spin comes right from an open break. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, rock. We do a little release action here. We bring the lady underneath and complete your basic step. One more look at that. Rotating to the right, releasing, bringing the lady under. Good. Now we're going to add the man's turn. Same release. We bring her under, and while that arm is up, guys, we go under. Rock, step. And we'll break that down for you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now we bring the lady towards us, 1, 2, 3, and we lift that left arm up so it causes an arch. We take the right leg and we pivot through, 1, 2, 3, and then we rock, rock, replace, and we're back to our basic. One more look at that. The release. The arm goes up, the man goes through, and we're in there, okay? So let's review what we have so far. Basic step. Basic rotation or direction of the step. The throwaway swivel. And the release with the alternating spins. The lady going under first here, men. Good. Now we got a few other moves set up for you today. The first one we like to call the 4 walks and the 4 kicks with the shimmies optional. And what we're doing with this one, we're going to do our basic action. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now instead of a rock step, we're both going to walk back in what we call a promenade position. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to gather our feet on 4. Now, the lady will have her right foot free. The man will have his left foot free. We're going to do 2 taps. Tap forward, pull the foot back. Tap forward, pull the foot back, and turn around towards your partner. She has her right foot free. I have my left foot free. She's going to tap between my feet as I tap outside hers. Tap, and then pull back, and then other leg. Tap, and pull back. And now we put our rock step in. Rock, step, and then we're ready for our basic. So once again, taking a look at this one. We're going basic step, walking, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rock step. Now we do have a few things we like to add with that move, but before we do that, we want to describe the tapping action to you. When you're doing a tap with the foot, it's very much like when you knock on somebody's door. You put the foot down, but you don't put any weight on it. You just tap it and pull it back. Tap it and pull it back. And in this particular step, you do that 4 times. Now, we like to add a shoulder shimmy to that. We do that while we're tapping and facing each other. So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We tap right here. Shimmy, shimmy, and rock step. And if you're trying this at home, probably not the easiest thing you'll ever try to do. But with a little practice, I'm sure that it will be achieved. Right, now we'll get it turned around. So ladies, you can see how Michelle does that. 3, 4, 1, 2, and shimmy, shimmy, and rock step. And that is our 4 walks and 4 points. Now we're going to get into another move for you. This one here you can use with a lot of country western music as well as in swing. This is the back-to-back kick. Every time I've seen this move, it's usually been in some kind of a western sequence. So here's what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, rock. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, double kick. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, rock. We're back to our basic. Now we'll describe this action to you. As we have our closed dance position, we do triple step, rock. Now men, when you're leading this one, as you start your 1, 2, 3, take the left hand, very much like when you turn a doorknob. Okay? You're going to make that turning action as you triple step. And then the result of that is the lady will spin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. When you get to this side of it, make the arm connection and then kick twice from the knee. 1, 2, and then unwind. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rock, step. So once again, we have basic action, turning the wrist, double kicking, and back to our basic. All right, and that would be our back-to-back kicks. Now we're going to link up all these moves for you before we try them with music. So beginning with our basic, we have basic step, rotating basic to a release break. Lady comes underneath, man goes underneath. Throw away and swivel. Slow, slow, quick, 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 quick. The 4 walks back with shimmy optional. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. and the back-to-back with kick. Kick, kick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 2, 3, and 4, rock. Good. Now, before we put those to music, we have one more step to show you. This is a bit more difficult, so you may want to get out your notepad for this. You may want to get out your notepad anyway, because we have an email address to give you today. So, getting into this, we're going to do a basic step, and we're going to do a release break. Now, this is where it gets tricky, men. We pull the lady underneath, counting 1, 2, 3. Then we give a sharp, strong lead to get her all the way around into step on 1. Then we do some tapping actions, and 2, and 3, and 4. So if we do the whole move in regular speed, it will look like this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2. Here's our release. Lady comes in, we pull sharply through, and we're out of there. And one more look at it. And this is as close as we come to tap dancing in ballroom dancing. Back step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, we rock. In she comes, 1, 2, 3, 4, good. Now, the action that you might have the problem with is this flicking or tapping action. So, ladies, we'll describe that for you. Same for you guys. With your right foot, ladies, and men with your left, step forward, forward. Take the back foot, tap down, almost causing a figure 4-like shape between the feet there, and then settle on the back foot, do the heel of the front foot, and then you have a quick ball change action, left, right for the guys, right, left for the ladies. So once again, we have the step through, step, tap, step, heel, ball change. And now I'll look at it at normal speed, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, she comes in. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2. Good. Now, we have a few other steps lined up for you today, but before we do that, we're going to have the music playing, and we want to show you how this fits to the music, as one of the things you'll want to do is be able to identify your music and dance to it. So if we can have our musical people go ahead and put that music on, we'll try to call them out while we do it. 5, 6, 7, and the basic. The release. Inside, man goes. Now the throw out and the swivel. The back walks. The back-to-back kicks. And the side-by-side variation. Now all those same moves without me saying a thing. All right, so those are some of those moves. Now, before we preview next week's dance and go to the other exciting moves we have lined up for you, we want to remind you that we are on in Worcester. Michelle?
Let's see, we're on in Worcester Tuesdays at 6 o'clock, Wednesdays at 9:30, Thursdays at 5 o'clock, and Friday mornings at 11:30. And in Shrewsbury, we're on at 5 o'clock on Mondays.
On Mondays, right, okay. And we do have a website. As we asked you earlier, if you do want to contact the producer of the show, Michelle will give you her email address.
Yeah, well, we're going to put the email address on the website, and the website is www.shallwedance-ma.tripod.com. And we'll put the email address on there because our bulletin board has not been working.
Okay? So we're all set with that. For any of you that are interested in joining the Nightlife program that starts up in September, Michelle and I have made some commitments to be there on Mondays and Wednesdays. So we'll be teaching you at one of those high schools. So hopefully you'll contact them when those Burncoat High. And before we wrap things up and get into our dancing again, we want to congratulate Colleen and Ronnie, who are going away this weekend to get married. So congratulations. We hope you have a long, happy life together, and we'll see you when you get back. Now, we're going to get back to our dancing. So, in swing, the next move we're going to do is a swivel combining a toe and a heel action. This one here we're going to go with triple step, and we're going to get into a two-hand hold. Okay? Some trainers also call this a four-hand hold. However you look at it, just make sure you have both hands in this manner. You rock step, and this part now becomes very much like doing the twist. Swivel in, swivel out, step across. Swivel in, swivel out, step across. Swivel in, swivel out, step across. Swivel in, swivel out, step across, and then we rock and replace. So one more time, we're going triple step, triple step. Now guys, the way to get out here is slide your right arm off the lady's shoulder blade onto her hand. And once you're there, you rock and you make those arms nice and solid, kind of like you have a big steering wheel. And ladies, you do the same. You want to give them some resistance back so that neither partner falls forward, okay? So we'll try that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then the swivel action begins. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, rock, and basic step out. Okay, now I believe they're setting up the music for next week's program, but while they're doing that, we're going to go ahead and do this move one more time for you. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, two-hand hold. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, rock, replace, back to our basic. Okay? I think we have our music set for next week. Next week will be New York Hustle, excuse me, and merengue, and the preview of a lot of other learning a little bit of both of those dances. The merengue, a very popular Latin dance, and the New York Hustle, which fits just about any type of music there is. Now, getting back to our swing material, And let's see, where we leave. Okay, the toe heel. Okay, so we do the basic step. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Release. Go to the 2-hand hold or the 4-hand hold, and then toe, heel, step, toe, heel, step, toe, heel, step, toe, heel, step, rock out. Good. So one more time for those of you that like this move. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, release. 2 hands. Toe, heel, swivel, toe, heel, step, toe, heel, step, toe, heel, step, rock, step to the basic. All right, now we get a little trickier on you. We're going to go ahead into a thing called a pretzel. Okay, with the pretzel, we do the basic step. We release out into the same 2 or 4-hand hold. Now, men, this is where you get your chance to be in the spins and whatnot. You're going to take your left arm, raise it, go underneath. 1, 2, 3. Then let your right arm bend behind you. 4, 5, 6. When you get to 7, 8, both of you are going to rock back. Men, it'll be with your left. Ladies, as always, with your right. Rock, step. We then are going to lift our left arm, pull the lady underneath it. 1, 2, 3, and then pull her onto the other side. 4, 5, 6. And again, we both rock. Rock, step. Now we take the right hand and we bring it up over our head, and the ladies can assist you with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rock, step, and just like that, you're back to the 2-hand hold facing each other. So one more time in slow motion like that. We'll give them a different angle on this one, Michelle. We go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2. The man turns. The lady lets that happen. Then the lady goes under. And then up and over. And we're out of there with a basic step. Now we do have a little more difficult combination to add to the end of that. We want to dance that for you one more time, and then we'll finish with the advanced combination. Basic step to the 2-hand hold. Man goes through. Lady goes through. Up and over. Now guys, bring her into a cuddle. Walk. And you do a little spin. And then we slide her out. And we're back to our basic step. So once again, looking at that combination, we have the basic action to the 2-hand hold. Lady comes up and over. Underneath. Up and over again. Going into the cuddle and walk. Men, you can spin there. Bring her under, slide, and back to the basic. Now, before we wrap things up for today, I can see we're running out of time. We want to remind you we are from Poise Style and Motion Dance Studio, located in Shrewsbury. So any of you interested in taking some dance lessons, give us a call. And we're going to go ahead and cover all of the steps we've done today without the music, and then we'll wrap them up for you with the music. And again, Michelle, if you want to remind them of that email address.
Oh, it's www.shallwedance-ma.tripod.com.
There you go.
Check it out.
Check it out, okay? All right, so here we go without the music. A quick review of everything. We have the basic step, the release break, lady turning, man turning, the throwaway action with the swivels, the back-to-back kick, the 4 walks with the 4 taps and the shimmy optional, the side-by-side variation, the toe and heel swivel action, the pretzel, bringing that to the cuddle and walk around with the man's free spin. And up we go, okay? So now I guess we're going to have our music playing. We're glad you joined us today. We hope you join us again next time. Until next time, I'm Steve.
I'm Michelle.
And we'll see you next time on the dance floor. Let's do it. Okay, here we go.